In today's video, we're talking about an exciting milestone for Prince George, who, at just 11 years old, has already started learning to fly. The future king recently took his first flight at the White Waltham Airfield, with proud parents Prince William and Princess Kate watching from the ground. But what does this mean for George's future, and how does it tie into the royal family's long-standing history with aviation? Stick around to learn all about how young George is stepping into this royal tradition of flight. Prince George's first solo flight experience is making headlines, as he begins to follow in the footsteps of his royal predecessors. At just 11 years old, George is already taking the controls of an aircraft, something that reflects the royal family's deep connection to flying. The young prince took his maiden flight at the White Waltham Airfield near Maidenhead, marking a memorable end to his summer holidays. According to reports, Prince William and Princess Kate watched their son take off with an instructor for a nearly hour-long flight, ensuring George's safety while allowing him to experience the thrill of being in the pilot's seat. The royal family has a rich history in aviation, with many members, including Prince William and Prince Harry, having trained and flown various aircraft throughout their military careers. George is already showing signs that he might follow in their footsteps. Pilots can start learning to fly at any age, but flight hours that count toward a pilot's license begin at 14. George, who has already expressed a keen interest in flying, will likely continue his training under the watchful eyes of both his instructor and his parents, as he works toward the requirements necessary to fly solo in just a few years. If he continues on this path, George could hold a private pilot's license and be able to carry passengers by the time he turns 17. The significance of this moment isn't just about George's personal interests, it's a continuation of a family legacy. His father, Prince William, famously worked as a search and rescue helicopter pilot with the RAF and more recently flew an Apache helicopter. Prince Harry also trained extensively and qualified as an Apache helicopter commander in 2013. George's flying adventure seems like the next step in this family tradition, which has long seen royals take to the skies both in military service and for personal enjoyment. While George's flight was more recreational, it hints at the possibility of a future where he, too, may serve his country from the skies, just as his father and uncle did before him. After George's flight, the family relaxed at the airfield's clubhouse, enjoying some downtime while reflecting on the experience. An onlooker noted that the trio seemed pretty chilled, clearly taking the day's events in stride despite the excitement. And while George may still be far from taking on any official flying duties, it's clear that this moment marks the beginning of a new chapter for him, one that intertwines with his royal responsibilities and his personal passions. It's also worth noting that Prince William has expressed his own continued love for flying. Earlier this year, he flew an Apache helicopter once again after being appointed leader of Prince Harry's former army regiment. Despite Prince Harry's departure from royal duties, William continues to uphold this military tradition, and it seems George may be gearing up to follow in his father's footsteps. Whether George continues to pursue aviation in a military or personal capacity, one thing is certain: the young prince's early introduction to flying is a powerful symbol of how the royal family's legacy of service and adventure continues to evolve with each new generation. So, what do you think about Prince George's flying debut? Could we see him one day piloting a helicopter like his father and uncle? The royal family's flying tradition is alive and well, and it looks like George is already starting his journey in the skies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more updates on the royal family's latest news and milestones. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.